Laptop.
A lot, pal.
Laptop. All right.
Always great.
Always great. Never disappoints. Boy, I feel like we pulled this one together.
It was close.
Shoestring budget. We're back here. The original group. You want to bring that a little bit closer?
Yeah.
Just get that on the talent a little more. We'll see who's
You got a couple people.
The fans,
Audio's not great.
The fans will always come back. All right. Maybe switch.
Let me turn this down.
Switch the chords. Okay.
Did that do anything?
Audio's not great. Is audio better now? Probably still not great. Sometimes you gotta I don't know about put it in your mouth, but
Trust me.
okay. So let's now test to see if the audio has gotten better. Have we improved? Yes, improved. No, depressed.
A little better.
A little better. A little better.
They're saying the mic audio is low.
All right. Well,
Let's do this. See if that's good. Now it's good.
now it's good. Much better. Much better. All right. Hey, that's what we
Hey,
like.
guys.
We like when everybody participates in the chat. Helps us figure out our technical mumbos, jumbos. We're coming off a special episode. Thank you again to my brother and sister-in-law for their contributions last night to pull the show together. I like to give the people what they want, and now we've reunited with the original cast.
Yes, Kim, thank you so much for guest producing, and Patrick, I'm sure the mediocrity of your comments was valuable.
Wow, just shots fired right across the bow. I don't even know if he can. So the whole thing was like he couldn't do Thursday's show because Wednesday worked better for him. So I don't know if he'll even be,
Oh, he's here.
participating. Oh, he is. Okay.
And so is Kim. That's why I made sure Kim knew that I appreciated her and that Patrick.
No,
was
they were
meh.
they were both great. They were both
In
their
the
usual
words-
effervescent selves.
In the words of Patrick, meh.
Meh. Yeah, exactly. So yes, producer Matt is back in his normal producer's chair. We're gonna rock and roll.
Yes.
We are out of the 1981 Topps cards. Not out completely.
But we're switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to 1984 Topps. Yesterday was that 81 Donruss. I think I'm done opening packs of those. Ronnie, sorry if you're watching. It was a garbage set of cards last night. Not even the makeshift crew could do anything with it.
But thank you for.
Oh yeah, thank you for
contribution.
your contribution. And again, Ron, you're gonna get this fresh set off the top, because you like the mystery. So I'll send you a fresh set that hasn't been opened or hasn't been. I hope it hasn't been foiled with like the other one was.
And we also, from today, have maybe an interesting thing that we're going to do.
Oh
moving
yeah,
forward.
yeah. There's
So-
a 2010 set of cards that I was given today by
Matty Beats.
our good friend DJ Matty Beats, who happen to have these. We think it's like a
It's going to be boiled down to the Pokemon card version of baseball cards.
yeah. There's like little games that you can play with them. We have to do some research and find out what it's all about. But we're back to the classic 1984 Topps. Great set of cards. Matt, give him a little bit of a close up. And when you have a chance, fire away
the
some
real one.
notes. Oh, this is the real one.
It says the real one.
Real
So-
deal.
Topps 1984. The main thing that you notice with this series of cards is the letters are down the side.
Yeah.
So you're going to notice the players' names are going to be down the side of the card. And
No, just a team name on the
the
side,
team
and
name.
then the guys were on the bottom.
Okay.
The name was on the bottom.
some of the cards we're looking for. Two specific rookie cards, Don Mattingly and Darryl Strawberry.
Big time.
And then there's a subset of 1984 RBI leaders cards.
Yep.
Dave Murphy for the NL and Cecil Cooper and Jim Rice for the AL.
Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy. Yes, Dave. I read that wrong because you have terrible handwriting.
Terrible handwriting, but that's fine.
Also, there's a George Brett card that is valued around, pretty decently priced.
Yeah.
And they have a 1984 Astros leaders set.
Yes.
which is
Yes.
Nolan Ryan and Jose Cruz. Me and Mike were talking about this. It's pretty unique for anything that we've ever seen.
Everybody loves Jose Cruz card. Not Jose Cruz cards. Everybody loves Nolan Ryan cards. So they always like give that a little extra value. But I think because they might be like arm in arm
Yes.
or side by side, it seems to have a little bit more juice, as they would say. So here we go, 1984 Topps.
I will say the green.
Yeah, it pops.
That's gonna make kids want to buy it.
Baseball field, green.
Pop.
Okay. Here's one thing that I'm hoping.
Is
That
the
the
gum
gum
isn't
is
fucked
not
up?
the gum isn't creating problems, but it is clean
Clean gum
gum,
for the first time. In
clean
5
gum.
episodes.
Everybody, yeah. No sticking to the
See it in
card.
there.
They didn't ransack the front of it like they did with
Okay.
poor Pat Kelly.
For
You're
the
gonna have
first
some
time in
gum.
a while, I could pull it out
Yeah.
and show you the gum.
That's what she said.
This might be edible.
Well,
Well, let's see how drunk I get.
yeah. I don't know about edible. One of the big things, and I think you can see that on the front of the pack, was here's the sweepstakes, guys, and I think this was like a cumulative thing. You probably had to get a bunch of them to win the trip to the All-Star baseball game for 1985, I guess.
Yes.
We like sending people on trips. Instant winners. So, the grand prize was to win a trip to the 1985 World Series, which was played between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals.
I think something that we might have to do is see if nobody ever won this, and then if we did.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can just jump in here and get back in that time machine and go to the 1985 World Series. They tell you all the rules on there. Instant winners, you could win batting gloves.
Collect 25 runs and choose one of 8 all-new 1984 All-Star Collector Edition 5-card sets.
This is where subsets were getting really, like, fancy pants. So here we go. Starting off, 2 pictures on a card,
Never a good thing.
opposed, and then almost like a mugshot. We've got Milwaukee Brewers, the official team of Leader of the Pack, the Milwaukee Brewers. We've got Mike Caldwell.
Apparently, we both need Milwaukee Brewer jerseys.
We should dress like Milwaukee Brewers for one episode, and then we won't get Brewers in that card set. You know that.
I'll only do it if I can get a Sabathia jersey.
All right, okay. Well, it'll be 7 sizes too big for you. You're
Facts.
considerably.
Or it'll come with 2 30-packs.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just shove those bad boys in the side. Mike Caldwell, I think we had him before. Lefty starter. Decent guy. Again, we like lefties. Here we go. Right-handed pitcher for the New York Mets. A real super disaster was Mike Torres, the man who beamed Dickie Thon right around this time, I think, 83 or 84. Mike Torres was the drizzling, you know what, a terrible Mets pitcher. Better for the Red Sox in his day, and a guy who kind of helped the Red Sox along in the 70s become relevant. Was the awful. By the time he got to the Mets, like, he was a little overweight.
No Bartolo Colon.
And just totally out of sorts. Bad news Bears. Here's good news Bears. Early candidate, leader in the clubhouse for leader in the pack. We've got Hall of Fame catcher and second appearance on leader of the pack. But primetime Gary Carter.
And look at that hose.
Not last year, Gary Carter out from behind the plate. Also, you can see his luscious curls in the Sears photo at the bottom. Just a great card. This was in 1985. He would be traded to the Mets, so this was leading into his last season as an Expo, an All-Star, multi-time All-Star, great guy, super fun to have in the clubhouse unless you hated really positive people. All right. Here we go. Here's a Yankee. Yankee fans, I hope you remember Bert Campaneris, a third baseman, second baseman, shortstop for the Yankees. Played a long time for the A's. This was like the twilight of his career. He ended up in the Bronx. Probably ranks top 25 Yankee shortstops of all time.
I'm glad you said that.
I mean, he had his greatest years.
Also, Joe Torre, doppelganger.
Kind of looks like Joe Torre. Yeah,
Top.
yeah. It's a doppelganger. Here we go. Yesterday we had a power hitter for the Minnesota Twins, who I said looks like a baseball player.
Who's that?
That was Ron Jackson.
Okay.
Today I've got Twins outfield prospect, I guess at the time. Yeah, young into his career, Darryl Brown.
Downtown Darryl Brown.
Looks like a ball player. Again, lanky cat, good frame, good power hitting frame. Probably didn't do much. I mean, he was trying to share outfield time with Tom Bernansky or Gary Ward for the Minnesota Twins at the time. So, but hey, great uniform. We always give it up for that.
Love the unis.
Another favorite thing that we like to point out on this show, and look at you're gonna like the little picture on this.
Mustache.
We've got we don't have mustache, but we've got big old rec
Specs.
specs, Kurt Rambis rec specs
Sighting.
on Darryl Porter, catcher, important guy. Darryl Porter, pretty pivotal to the this resurgence of the Cardinals in the 80s. Made it to the playoffs a couple times with Darryl Porter as part of that squad. Reliable backstop, good hitter, kind of a crouchy batting stance. I think he was like he didn't get like Ricky Henderson flat, but he was like a no strike zone dude. So we did this yesterday, and I'm gonna implore you after I show everybody that we've got Atlanta Braves pitcher Terry Foster. We debuted
Australian for beer.
Australian for beer. We did this yesterday, and I think the
Weight
fans at home,
check?
we're gonna do a weight check on Terry Foster.
Listen. All right.
Big
Because
hoss. Big hoss.
because I've never been a part of a weight check, I did not turn the cord around. I'm going to guess.
Fire away.
So hold the cord.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Should
Should I
the
tell
crowd.
you? Okay.
Show the crowd. Get the weight checks in.
Weight check.
I'm going 271.
Okay.
We got a bunch of 250s in here. 285. 260. Mike can't read very good. 315.
315 is jeez.
Are we going with the Marianne, like the Marianne standard before we give the answer?
It's not Mark Henry.
George Henn, generous 240.
Ooh, 240. Okay. All right.
I'm waiting for the Marianne check. Still waiting. Whenever she's ready.
Terry Foster played in a bunch of different places too. Just remember that.
My guess was 270 when I said.
Did you say 270?
I think I did, and I think I'm pretty far off. I'm gonna say, all right. So not counting that guess, 265.
He looks a lot heavier than he actually is.
Okay, go ahead.
So Terry Foster, 210 pounds.
That's no way.
Look at the back of the card. You have
I
better
stopped-
eyesight than I do.
First of all, I stopped myself from cussing.
I might back. Yeah, kid show. 210 pounds. He's
Marianne said she was yelling at somebody instead of paying attention.
a little higher than a 205 cruiserweight.
Okay, here's... No.
210.
No.
It's 210.
No, I'm calling BS on this.
Okay.
205, if we're talking about like cruiserweight competitors,
Yeah.
205, how tall are they, John?
We're not saying. This is the thing.
He's 6'3" and he weighs 205 pounds. There's no
He's
way.
210.
Look at him.
He's 210.
Look at him.
I
There's
know.
no way
No.
he's 6'3" and weighs... My dad is
Very
6'3" and he
generous.
weighs 260.
Very generous. Also, lefty.
Yeah, all right, cool. That is...
All is
see?
forgiven.
And no, the entire chat is up in arms.
No, they're up in arms. Well, they should be up in
They're up
guns,
in
too.
arms, legs, thighs, and everything you can order from KFC
And-
because that's what he ate.
This is I stand by it.
Chat.
I stand
wanna
by it.
hear your anger.
I'm not making it up. Show them.
What did Bartolo Colon weigh?
Oh, Bartolo Colon's in the low 300s, I think.
I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of blurry.
It's not
I
great.
promise you that is not right. They're saying this card is where fake news started.
This is where it is. Terry Foster was a lot heavier.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's move on.
take that up with the media in Atlanta,
not okay
or
with
take it up with the people at Tops.
He paid them off.
Take it up with the Tops twins.
He said,
He
Patrick
paid
wants to
them
know
off.
if he has a Twitter. We can ask him how much.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna answer you on Twitter.
Yes,
PM.
tweet at
Great, yeah,
Terry
at-
didn't force start the fire.
Terry Forster. Terry underscore
Forster,
Foster.
Australian for beer.
Yeah, Forster or Fivester. We had
If it's Jim Cornette, he's a Forster for sure.
we had we had a good piece of gum in this pack, and we've got a man who's synonymous with gum. The major league leader at one point in like competitive bubble blowing was Kurt Bavacqua. Kurt Bavacqua was in like the Guinness Book of World Records
For blowing big
blowing a
bubbles.
bubble. Yeah, that's his jam.
I
I don't know how good of a player he was
I also
Big
don't
bubbles.
know why I know that, but I know that.
because it's stupid trivia.
And I am
That-
great at stupid trivia.
That's it's the only reason to know Kurt Bavacqua, other than I think at this point he was probably pinch hitting for the Pods. Had also played
cheating for Terry Forster.
had also played for the Milwaukee Brewers.
I'm still dialed up on this Terry Forster.
I know it's gonna weigh at
gonna
you all.
bother me.
It's gonna weigh at you all night. We've got actually like an off center card here. We've got a little bit of an error. We've got Willie Hernandez.
Yes. I do see the error right. If you look at the top corner.
on the back. You can really see it. Show the people at home when
So-
you have a chance.
If you look top right, you can see that the Topps logo is like a lot higher.
Yeah.
And then when you look
Like,
this
look at
way,
the back. You can really
it's
see the back.
definitely it's definitely on a slant. But that's Willie Hernandez.
That's Willie Hernandez for you. Great afro. Look at those puffs coming out the back.
He looks like he's got the hair from the kid from Coach Carter. I want to play Coach.
Great job. Great job. Was that the kid Spanish
Yes,
in
from Old
in
School.
Old School?
Yes.
That dude.
It's crazy hot in this suit.
So next guy we've got Montreal Expos All Star Tim Raines.
Another Tim Raines.
Yeah, this is the second special Tim
No,
Raines
I
card.
think this, but it's also like probably the fifth Tim Raines we pulled.
No, it's only the second.
Ah,
We wanted Tim Raines.
I will argue to argue.
We want Tim Raines. Look through all those cards. We've wanted Tim Raines in practically every card set, but here we got an All Star version, and that's kind of a. If you look at the back, like it's exclusively personal data on the back. So I think Tim Raines' social security number is on the back of that card.
159. No, I'm kidding.
Keep going.
Marital status: married.
Yeah.
Wife Virginia, one son.
Oh, he's a taken man.
Interests: basketball and football. This would have been perfect for
Great.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Price is Right. Like his brother Ned played Giants chain. Yeah, no, his brother played in the minor leagues for the Giants. You know,
Did he?
that's like the All Star cards that we were reading.
Yeah, I mean, but the other All Star cards that Topps took up in years after this would be like, all right, here's the on base
RBI
percentage
leaders,
hitters,
yeah.
or stuff like that. This you get to know Tim Raines a little bit better than you had before, and I think the same thing is going to be true for Sweet Lou Whitaker. That's a great. He looks really apprehensive at the in the picture there, but another All Star card with. Would you like to read us off some?
I feel like
Lou Whitaker
in this picture, Lou
personal
Whitaker
data?
is like, I can't. Like this guy just struck out 3 in a row.
Yeah, yeah. He's also hanging around the batting cage, and it's probably his pitching coach that's like
True.
whiffing everybody. So
Lou Whitaker, married,
Sweet Lou.
wife Crystal, one daughter, miscellaneous, played high school baseball and basketball in Martinsville, Virginia, was MVP of Florida State League with a .297 average and 48 stolen bases.
That's a lot of stolen bases
Yeah.
in those days. Yeah.
Was selected as the AL Rookie of the Year and was Topps rookie second baseman.
He's a certifiable star. And Lou Whitaker. This might be even like the peak of Lou Whitaker's career, like because we're Detroit and the San Diego Padres in the World Series in 1984.
You ready for Matt's fun bit of the night?
Oh yeah.
Because I always
Do you
throw a
know Lou
fun bit
Whitaker?
that people don't know about me, like
Okay.
the JV baseball.
Yeah.
You know?
Please.
My ex-girlfriend's father was a pitcher for the Detroit Tigers when they won the World Series in the 60s.
In the 60s.
Yes.
Was your girlfriend's father Denny McLean.
No,
No.
it was most certainly not.
Who was he?
I will disclose that information to you off air.
You tease. I don't think he was this next guy. What a tremendous name. One of baseball's greatest names.
No one man should
Ted.
have all that power.
Ted Power. He's got Ted Power.
He doesn't just have power.
He's got Ted Power. I wish I had little Ted bobblehead next to me because he has Ted Power. Ted Power. Okay, great name.
Also-
Okay pitcher.
There's people in the chat trying to guess
What Ted Power is all about.
who my ex-girlfriend's father is.
Oh, good.
It's not going to happen. I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell you guys. I'm sorry.
Come on, but if they get it right,
I'll let that person
find
individually
them.
know.
Right, exactly. DM them and find them separately. Okay, here we go. We've got a long time player in the league, and again, I look at the back, and I think we do have another error card, or they were just trying to cram his whole major league career on the back of this. We've got Aurelio Rodriguez.
No, that's definitely an error, Mike.
He's got a long career though. Like Aurelio Rodriguez.
The bottom right is where you can clearly see.
He started in the
error.
60s. He invented baseball.
He also invented the mustache.
Good mustache. Good Barrio mustache.
But yes,
on Aurelio
also on the back side,
Rodriguez.
if you look at the right side of the card, I don't know. I know you guys can't see the numbers, but you can see how close they are to the border.
Yeah, very tight. Very tight. Speaking of tight, would we like to get a height check on...
Aurelio Rodriguez height check.
Give the people what they want, Matt. Give the people what they want. They want to guess the heights of these players. They want to
get
guess
their
the
heights
weights.
in.
They want this to be like a carnival. I gotta think. Can I see Aurelio again? Okay. Shortstop. Third baseman?
Yes.
Third baseman. Okay. All right. You know what I feel about third baseman? That they should be a little taller.
Patrick 6'1". Todd 6'1".
Everybody
We need
thinks
the
6'1".
official guess of the lead of the pack.
I'm gonna go with 5'10".
Okay.
5'10". I feel like everybody might have seen the back when you were showing the arrow on the back of the card. Maybe they were
I don't
cheating.
think that was possible. Marianne's at 6'3".
Of course. Well,
So
that balances
she's
things
automatically
out.
wrong.
Already trash pick, and then all right, my 5'10". I said 5'10".
We got another 6'3".
6'3". Okay.
If anybody wants to get one more guess in,
Mm-hmm.
and for
I want to be right so bad. I'm never right. I was right once.
but it was special.
Seriously.
So here's the thing: everybody was wrong again.
Oh.
He's 5'11".
Oh, I was so
You
close.
were so close.
So close.
But here's the other part.
What happened?
I want to give so many people credit because the afro is height. They measure him with a hat on.
Do they? You don't work
have
for
to.
Tops. No, I think that's in his. That's
No,
in
no,
his
no.
side-
That's not a
it's
top.
not in his
That's
cleats.
not that's the MLB.
That MLB measures guys in cleats.
But because Tops can't pull these guys in one by one and measure every player, so they get the official height and weight from the MLB. That's a fact.
Oh, so all right. So Major League Baseball is who lied
Major
to us
League Baseball is
about
lying
Terry
to us
Foster.
about everything. It's like when people say like Baron Corbin is 6'6". He's not.
He might be.
No. Kane's 7'3".
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but I thought to myself, since we started leader of the pack, we're going to run into a Biff Pocoroba at some point. Atlanta Braves catcher. You know him. Everybody knows Biff Pocoroba. Because that's the baseball card. It was like in the starter set of baseball cards. So there's a 1981...
Pacaraba.
Pocoroba? Pocoroba. Poco, from the Latin for
A little.
un poco.
Like un poquito.
And there's an... Is there an
Roba.
R? Roba, meaning Spanish word for robe.
Right, so
So it's a small robe.
so he's making little dresses.
It's making tiny dresses for... But the fact that his first name is Biff, if he matched up with Ted Power and they shared...
Biff Power.
Like if he was Ted Pocoroba and he was Biff Power, totally different. He would be a comic book character.
Right. Also, great mustache.
Biff Pocoroba? Sure. Terrible playing skills.
I do like the
Bounced around the league. He was an A.
with the cards. They do
Yeah.
the front shot, so you get the face and the action shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is new to us because I
It's
think
sweet,
84
yeah.
is the first This is
The first that we
84.
had seen that had the dual. I think they did 2 photos, maybe in '83. I don't have an '83 set in front of me. They might have done 2 photos in '83 first, but '83 had there was a border around it. That's a cool looking card. eBay.
Last card?
This is the last card, and we're gonna have a garden party for
Brett Gardner.
Ricky Nelson. You know, from the 50s and 60s singer. Father Knows Best, Ricky Nelson. Nope. You look really sort of the father of the Nelson twins. You remember Nelson twins from 1990? Nelson Cruz, no. But he wears the same uniform as Nelson
There you
Cruz
go.
did. A really great Minnesota Seattle Mariners.
The age gap just showed right there.
It certainly did. You looked at me deer in the headlights when I said Ricky Nelson. And Ricky Nelson's not, that's not my generation. But I know a lot of stuff.
Ricky Nelson from Elroy, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
He raced
The
a
dry
single and belted a 3-run homer in the Mariners' 5-0 win at New York, June 3rd, 1983.
Right to brag about that. All right, who was at that game?
Steve?
So there we go. Ricky Nelson, a guy, a baseball player, in every sense of the word. But again, the old upside down M for the Mariners, great logo.
Fun fact: in
Please.
in his major league debut, he was 1 hit off the cycle.
You
know what 1 hit was it?
He did not have a single.
Fact.
Got it? I know stuff. I almost said the S word.
1 hit off the cycle. He smacked his first. 2 for 4 with his first home run on May 20th. July 1st, smashed a double and a triple. So 2 for 4 in back-to-back
in
games.
different games. That doesn't count.
I don't know.
That's really
We're here. We're
come
having
on,
fun.
Tops 84. We poked holes in this stuff. Leader of the pack. I'd almost go with Terry Foster because that was a real controversial. I'm not going Tim Raines. A Tim Raines All-Star card over Gary Carter?
Oh!
Gary Carter is in this pack. Hall of Famer. Was he the leader of the pack in that one other pack
I believe he was.
I'm going Gary Carter. Leader of the pack.
I would have went Biff Puckaroba.
Campaneris. Bert Campaneris might be somebody that I would think about because he was a long career and had a good run. Biff Puckaroba's not the leader of the pack.
No, but he will be on Mustache Mountain.
He will be. Bavacqua. This is a nice set. It was a
very good set of cards.
Yeah.
Considering, Gary Carter is a high-profile player.
Yeah.
High-profile player. But we also got, a peppering of, good
Oh,
players.
yeah. I mean, with all-stars like Sweet Lou and Rock Raines and, Mike Torres really takes the market value down, but...
Listen,
we did our best.
Leave us a comment in the comment section on Facebook or on YouTube. Let us know who you think should have been leader of the pack. Also, let us know if you want to buy any of the cards or if you want to bid on the entire pack.
Or if you just feel cool.
All of the
and want
money
to donate.
gets donated to charity.
Yes, that's right. Pancreatic cancer. This is Todd is in pledge month or pledge week. It's
yes.
So
Everything
if
we can
anybody
do to
feeling
help,
charitable,
everything we can do to help.
Shoot
it's
a
a great
message our
charity. You guys all do a great job of bidding on the cards and bidding on the packs.
yeah, and donating where you can. So we appreciate that. That's a show. I think it's nice that the summer's around because I don't have to wear a jersey. I ran out of jerseys, by the way, so we're going jerseys. But yeah, I mean we do our best. Next episode? Question mark. Maybe Wednesday.
It's probably
maybe
gonna be
Thursday. Shoot for that. And we'll have a good old time. I don't think it's. I have a 81 Donruss on top. I'm gonna mix up the remaining packs and we'll do. I don't think I'm going back to those Donruss 81s. I'm gonna be honest with you. The gum and the fact that there might be chicanery.
Yes, we did talk about that. Maybe we'll pre-screen them.
Well, that takes the surprise out of it. Then I'll be super surprised.
Right, but
then I'll be. Ricky Henderson's in here.
I'm more worried about the quality of the card.
Is there a light I can put
I could check.
That's all.
I could find out a way to check to see if they're legit.
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll look into that. We'll get back to you guys. But Wednesday or Thursday, please make sure you guys tune in. Thank you guys so much.
This is super fun. So for myself, for the returning Boomerang Boy producer Matt, for Mr. Met and his bobbly head, and for Keiji Muto, the great Muda, our leader. Have a great night. We'll see you all in the future.